We here at Double Progression Trouble support the global strike for Palestine. The United States is an active participant in a genocide perpetrated against the people of Gaza. Our tax dollars have been used to end the lives of 25,000 people in 3 months, including over 11,000 children. This is a devastating human rights violation, and the time for a permanent ceasefire is now. Not tomorrow, not when 46 feels like it, now. Engage in disruptive protest because that is the only language our white supremacist government understands. Tell Democrats you are withholding your vote from President Biden. Our elections are shams if they cannot be used to leverage an end to this nightmare, and we are not truly free of Trump if he can be held over our heads as a threat whenever a leader doesn't want to listen to the will of the voters. Nothing else matters if we normalize this. Our country cannot survive another decade of inflicting cruelty against the people of the Middle East, and it doesn't deserve to.
Welcome to Double Progression Trouble, the show where my co-host Sophie apparently and I double up on Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression. How it works is we each pull at least 48 packs of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, or 24 packs from 2 booster sets at a time, moving chronologically through the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! We then play 2 best of 3 matches before moving on to the next 2 booster sets. The series is divided into seasons based on the eras of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. At the end of each era, we hold our final matches to determine the true champion, then reset the points and do it all over again. Between games, we ban cards and pull extra packs, constantly upgrading and updating our strategies to stay on top of an always shifting metagame. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Double Progression Trouble! Hello, world, and all who inhabit it. My name is Jessica J, aka Jessie J Plays. I am joined by my co-host Sophie apparently, and welcome to the last season of Double Progression Trouble. Today, as always, we will be taking 2 further steps into the ever more complex history of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. 2 small steps for woman, 1 giant leap for Jank. Just some quick housekeeping for this first episode before we get properly started. The Sevens era technically encompasses a total of 12 packs, as has every era for like the last couple of seasons of DPT. However, Sophie and I chatted about it, and we decided that we're just going to make this season last until we have open enough packs that we are caught up to present. So we are going to do the 12, like, technically sevens sets, and then I believe at this moment in time, Konami has released 2 sets past that, and then there will be 1 more by the time we get there, right? Is that correct?
Something like that.
Yeah, okay.
That'll be 3 or 4.
Yeah, which
I haven't done the math.
Which will probably give us an odd number, but we will come up with something fun. Sevens is the first season where Yu-Gi-Oh! The trading card game is not releasing packs directly linked to the anime that is going on, so it's a little bit more loosey-goosey where this era ends and the next one begins than it's been in the past, so we're just gonna join up to present, but we're there. Folks, we are thoroughly in COVID era. We are in Master Rule 5, which is maybe the only, like, Master Rule that isn't terrible from, like, the baseline that's ever been released.
It's true.
We are, swiftly going to find ourselves in Master Duel meta. The time has come, and we are here. How are you feeling, Sophie?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited. I really enjoy this era of Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, we're getting into a time when we're not in the combo fuckfest that is Vrains, but we do get cards that, like, do a bunch of shit. And like you said, we are so close. Like, there's good stuff in here. Like, we are at the point where there's at least 3 archetypes available to us, so you could just queue up with on Master Duel right now and have a fine time. It's wild.
Yeah. Even with just these first couple of packs, there were a couple of different options in terms of, like, what we could, or at least, I don't know about your pulls, what I could conceivably come to the table with.
So yeah, for today, we opened the first two sets of the Sevens era, which are Rise of the Duelist and Phantom Rage. What did we find in these sets, and how will they affect our deck building for today, as well as our hope and future and fate for the remainder of the series? Well, it's kind of a funny story, and it goes something like this. Folks, we have reached the Sevens era. We are there. We are here. This is the last season of Double Progression Trouble. This pack came out in August of 2020. We are getting closer and closer to present day. And there's just a ton of fucking stuff in these packs. There's just so much going on. There is Gaia Legacy support of all things that's actually really, really solid with a crazy payoff if you get the Gaia Fusion card. There is a bunch of Melfi stuff that is possibly unbeatable down the line whenever we get some more support for it. They introduce Starlight Rares in the form of a DD Crow, which is funny, would be pretty good to get a third copy of that. The secret rares in this pack, of course, are just unbelievable. Either the Dogmatica cards, Fallen of Albaz, Chaos Ruler, Forbidden Droplet, Triple Tactics, Talent, just some unfathomably powerful cards. But out of all of this shit that's going on, there are two things that I am looking for most of all. Number one, Thunderhand. Crazy good removal card, especially at this stage. We really, really want to get it. Number two, Fluffle cards. There are two new Fluffle archetype cards here. Fluffle Dolphin and Edge Imp Scythe. And then there's also a Frightful Cruel Whale. We really want a playset of both of these cards, as well as many copies of Cruel Whale as we can muster, because we already have a really strong Fluffle package available to us that we haven't really tried to mess around with too much, and these two cards as an addition to our engine would really get us where we need to be.
Boy, does it feel good to be back in front of the YGO Product pack opener once again. It has been a while, but we are back with the last first pack of a season of DPT. That's an awkward sentence to say, and goddamn does it feel weird. We are almost there. We are in the modern era, and we are getting some bangers. This is the beginning of the Sevens era. It's the beginning of the Albaz lore. One of my favorite things Konami has done in many, many years. And it is the release of a whole bunch of absolutely nutty cards. We're starting off with Rise of the Duelist. I'm gonna get right into it, because I'm sure Jess has talked about this stuff. Let's see what brand of nuttery we pull. Nothing too amazing right off the bat, but even just in here, the Gaia stuff may be relevant in the first episode in particular, and Frightful Cruel Whale is actually very important. Cruel Whale, which is a semi-generic Frightful, as well as Edge Imp Scythe, which is a quick effect fusion, are both at common, and that could become one of the most powerful hand traps we have available, because we still have a bunch of old Fluffles available in the format, so that's something to keep an eye on. Pack number 2, nothing particularly interesting in this one. Couple of Gaia cards is nice, but nothing mind-boggling. I mean, that's technically our first Melfi. Melfi Rabby is indeed a Melfi, but it's not one of the good ones. It does have to be said. There is another one. Melfi Pony is at least decent, that's good. Melfi is going to be one of the most important archetypes to pull in this set. And then Dogmatica Theo isn't awful. It's not good, but it's not awful. Yo, shout out Super Heavy Samurai Scarecrow, my favorite card banned in the TCG that just started terrorizing Master Duel. Other than that, nothing amazing. We're really looking for some better super rares, that's the problem. We really aren't hitting the supers we want. At the very least, that is the first Edge Imp Scythe. Very important to find those, as I previously mentioned. But I'd really like to find some Melfi supers, or some Dogmatica supers, but I won't say no to that Dogmatica common either. Dogmatica Punishment is unbelievable. It is one of the best traps ever printed in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's a common! It's just a common. We will be very sad if we don't get 3 of this, but not that sad, because I'm sure it's gonna get banned pretty darn quick. Thrill Rival Vespernato, a fantastic pull, as well as Megalith Fool, though sadly that deck is probably not playable regardless. One of Dragon Maid Tidying is actually a bit interesting because I do have a copy of Chamber, meaning this is searchable for me, which could be kind of funny. The first Dark Lord is comedic, but not good. We have really not found a single genuinely good super. Punishment, however, is very nice. Melfi Mommy, very funny, haha. Also, I'm realizing, let's just check real quick so I can mod a bit. Yeah, 11 packs in, we have not found anything above super. We just haven't done it. We still haven't done it. Literally halfway through. Legitimately halfway through. I really don't want to reroll the very first set, guys. Like, I don't want to do this. Oh, perfect. Perfect. It's actually the best Ultra in the set. There's actually not a better Ultra in this set than that one, actually. It turns out. Oh, my lord. I mean, yeah. Goldie! Goldie card! Wow! This doesn't do shit. This does absolutely fucking nothing. This has been a little bit dire, and I don't mean as a generator reference. Another punishment is good. That is the playset of punishment. We're doing fine on commons. We are just not finding a single thing above common is the problem. And we are just still not doing it. We're just not doing it. We just... A second life... Gotta be fucking me, man. Well, this is a bit tragic. I won't lie to you. Like I said, I really don't want to reroll set 1. But, like, I kind of feel like we have to. Like, obviously any secret is insane. Half of the Ultras are way better than what we got. And, like, at Super, like, Double Dragon Lord's really good. Caddy Puppy, really good. We didn't get any of the Gaia Supers, which are legitimately good at this point. Reptime Reviver, good. Rhino Smasher, good. Alright, this is a little greedy, but fuck it, we ball. 1 pack, 1 reroll. You can't fucking stop me. You can't tell me not to. Who the fuck do you think you are?
So yeah, let's just jump in and see what we find. A Dean is here. A Dean is good if we get additional Dogmatica cards. We've got Melfi Fenny, Melfi Mommy, and Curse of Dragon, the Cursed Dragon. Yeah, sure. That's our first Fright for Cruel Whale, and we've got a Spiral Reborn. Oh, and Fluffle Dolphin is here. Pretty good, commons in that set. Okay. Pretty not great, commons in, this set, I will say. Seems a little, it seems a tiny bit greedy to say that with a triple tactics staring at me, but sure. Is there second Fluffle Dolphin? Man, the main thing we are looking for is Fluffle cards, actually. With the way my pool is, we haven't had a chance to run that engine out yet, but the cards in this set will absolutely give us the opportunity to. Man, Talent came in the same pack as Red Botan. Oh, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Holy shit. Spiral Discharge. First Edge Imp Scythe. That is important. In 6 packs in, that does mean we are on pace to get the Fluffle cards we need out of all this. Yeah, second Cruel Whale. Ogier. I don't think we have found the really good removal card. Yeah, which is a little concerning. Second Edge Imp Scythe. This is indeed the set Dogmatica came out. So far, we have found a Dean.
as far as high rarity stuff goes, and then there's a bunch of commons we found so far as well. Alright, halfway through. Alright, Gaia, the Magical Knight of Dragons, is a really good card. I'm not sure that we have been holding up our Gaia support as much as we need to. Let's take a look at that so far. 2 Cursive Dragon, the Cursed Dragon. I think only one, this is the only Spiral Fusion we've received so far. Only one Spiral Reborn. Yeah, in terms of, like, Gaia archetype commons, we're not really where we need to be yet if we want to play that deck. I am Dogmatica's strongest soldier. I think the Dogmatica's strongest soldier is the Catholic Church. Alright, pack 13. A second copy of Adine, sure. Alright, second Spiral Fusion, second Spiral Reborn. I am the strongest soldier in a non-problematic way. Awesome. Yeah, so, I don't think I noticed it, but we did get the playset of Edge and Scythe. So, 16 packs in, I don't expect us to re-roll this. We've got the Fluffle stuff we needed. We've got a couple of Adines. We've got triple tack. So I feel pretty confident in this opening at this stage. Wait, now Thunderhand is oh, wait, we did get the playset of Thunderhand. I just completely missed it because this card looks unremarkable, but it's really, really strong. Okay, we're definitely not re-rolling this. Let's just see what we are. Ah! Yeah, we're not re-rolling this. Chat, we are not re-rolling this pack. Okay. Cool. Ecclesia is crazy. 1 Ecclesia, 2 Adine is fantastic. Ooh, and Melfi Caddy. Holding up our Melfi pools a little bit more. Alright, last pack of Rise of the Duelist. I don't think there's anything super remarkable here. Melfi Pony is a common. If we want to do, I don't know too much about the Melfi archetype other than they summon the shit out of themselves during the end phase. I don't know how important Pony is specifically to the engine. 2 Melfi Rabby is funny. I'm, again, not entirely certain about our... Let's do a quick Gaia check. I think we are kind of missing a lot of the Gaia stuff, but again, I don't think we're re-rolling this. I do not think that shit is important enough for us to get over the fact that this is a really, really strong pool. Okay. Alright, first pack opening in the books went very, very well. Let's move on to the second one.
The cool thing about it is that I will simply pull better this time. Never punished. Maybe a little bit punished. Just maybe. I mean, honestly, Speedroid Car Turbo is better than, like, anything we pulled in the last opening, so I'm not too mad about that. This card is just a generic free tuner on any wind deck, which could come up even if we don't have enough Speedroids, so that's cool. Getting our Scythe back, that's important. We obviously get super punished if we miss out on the commons here, which could theoretically happen. Yeah, first 8 packs, these common pulls have been suspect, but at the very least that is actually one of the decent Gaia supers. This one's actually kind of bad, but you know, it's playable. You know, I had to read it, that's exciting. And that's a genuinely good pull as well, Durendal. A generic sorter for Fire Warriors. I am sure we can find some use for that. Pretty happy with the hollows so far, just gotta make sure we're getting those commons back. We haven't found a Cruel Whale yet. We've only found the 1 punishment. If we can clean those up, this reroll will at least not be terrible. And that's the first whale right there, let's go. Vesperado, another important common. Not too mad about that. Playset of Scythe, also big. Still need to find those punishments. But that is a really interesting hit. Dogmatica Maximus. I mean, if nothing else, this card is pretty much a free level 8 extender. But if we can find anything that does good stuff on being sent from the extra to the graveyard, this card will be absolutely nuts. Fantastic pull. Really happy about that one. And that one's pretty good too. That one is not fucking bad. Oh my god, Nadir Servant. Wow. That's just unbelievable. That's crazy. We are getting rewarded, folks. So it will be very funny if we find 2 Dogmatica secrets and miss out on punishment. Adamancipator Friends, bit of a worse secret because we have 0 Adamancipators, but I appreciate the moral support. So I'm getting a little bit concerned here. Our high-end pulls are crazy this time, but we're at pack 20 and still only have the 1 punishment. I would really love to find at least 1 more copy of that. Celiclare the Luminous Luna. This card's kinda generic, right? Yeah, I mean, wait, this card is pretty good if you can summon it. This is just quick effect brain control. That is not bad at all. Just looking for punishment. Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon. Extremely funny. But I don't think this is particularly good. Well, actually, this is just a Monster Reborn for dragons from the extra deck. That might be good enough. We might be able to find a deck that can play that. That's pretty cool. Last pack. Can we find the second punishment? We cannot, but we can find the second card turbo. Very interesting. Alright, you know what? I think despite getting punished on the punishment, I'm gonna say that was worth. We got all the other commons we wanted, and at our high end, we actually have some good cards now. Like Maximus Nadir is pretty crazy. Yeah, I cannot complain about this. Let's toss that into the collection and move on to one of the best sets in Yu-Gi-Oh's history.
Okay, so after Rise of the Duelist, we're moving on to Phantom Rage, and this set is nuts. The Phantom Knights are here, Tri-Brigade is here, Virtual World is here. The secret rares, of course, are just out of this world. Fucking Zeus is here. Oh, Zeus will be a huge pain in the ass. The Virtual World synchros are also particularly worth examining because they are generic. They're just generic synchros that you can summon, and their effect doesn't actually pertain to Virtual Worlds. You just need cards with different original types and attributes in the graveyard to make the most of their effects, which, like, early on in 7s, they kind of print half of 6 or 7 different archetypes, so there's a very good chance that we will just have different type and attributed monsters on hand whenever we're just messing around. So we would love to find Shen, and we would love to find Juju. Oh, I think Joyous Melfi's is the one that we need for the Melfi engine as well. Yeah, no, more Dogmatica stuff, more Melfi stuff, just a ton of things going on in Phantom Rage, so let's see how we do. Oh, I also forgot about the UAs. We have an aggressive ban list, but we did not ban every UA card. Stadium is banned, Perfect Ace is banned, Slugger is banned, Midfielder is legal, Dreadnought Dunker is legal, Libro Spiker is here. I don't think Locker Room is that good. God, there's a lot of stuff in Phantom Rage. Okay, so this works with Fallen of Albaz. It looks to be pretty strong if we get that card into rotation. Phantom Knights of Torn Scales is a secret rare. This is one of those cards that's kind of gibberish to me because I don't know enough about what the other Phantom Knight cards do, if this is like what sending them and doing all this stuff means yet. So I have to research that, but that is a secret rare Phantom Knights. Sure. The mutant cards are here. They're kind of hard to pull well in. Keros? Oh, that's pretty good. Another mutant card. We're getting some weird high rarity cards. I'm not sure I care too much about the dual avatar stuff of all things.
Another mutant card. Dual avatar feat for sure. Dual avatar feat again, but different. A lot of high rarity mutant stuff, actually. Oh, fucking hilarious. Cool. Okay, I'm honestly not sure about this one. I think I want to double check because I think our high rarity luck was a bit questionable. I also am not like the most familiar with these cards. Yeah, you know what? Okay, this might be incorrect, but I think our super rare luck was not the best it could have been. No joyous Melfi, not a huge amount going on other than that, and all of our ultra rares were a bit questionable. Yeah, a little bit of a weird one, and we will risk the reroll. Let's go for it.
Let me tell ya, Rise of the Duelist into Phantom Rage was one hell of an opener to a new era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Rise of the Duelist was also very strong with stuff like Dogmatica, but Phantom Rage is even better. This set introduces Tri-Brigade, it introduces Virtual World, it introduces a number of other powerful things. If we put a Zeus here, oh my god. This set completely changed the meta, and I think it's going to completely change our series too. A lot of those Tri-Brigades are common, and those cards are really good. Let's get into it and see how well we can do. Right off the bat, there's a ton to talk about. Mahama the Fairy Dragon, very funny hand trap we might play. Tri-Brigade Nozard, extremely important. Kowloon. Virtual World's a bit high rarity, but like this is a good start to getting to it. And of course, shout out the biggest trans icon in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! God fucking bless. Now Dual Avatar, not quite as good, unfortunately. Penguin Brave is hilarious though. Do we have any legal penguins available? Probably not, right? But I mean, there is the new penguin stuff, that could be funny. And Tri-Brigade Kairos, an excellent pull. Very important for that strategy, and Proofineth the Tactical Trapper is just a good card. Very nice. Oh, now that is interesting. That's very interesting. Mutant Optimus. I mean, this card is really difficult to summon. The summon requirement is really high, but if we pull a couple other rare mutant cards, we can maybe get somewhere with this. And speak of the devil, that's Mutant Synthesis. This card is extremely strong. It's just a pop-on summon that also has protection. If we can get a decent number of mutants, we might be able to make this work. Virtual World Lily, very good too. Fractal! Oh baby, we are just finding Tri-Brigades at left, right, and center, which is exactly what we want. These cards are really good. Jaja, a decent generic rank 3 as well. Very nice. Feet! Chat, we pulled Feet! I've never read a dual avatar card and I won't start now, but you know, Feet. Rugal, important though. And Liberal Spiker is very funny. There's a world where UA ends up viable, but I think we've banned it too much for that. RIP Sports. There's a Mutant Mist. I'm pretty sure this is the worst of the high levels, but at least it is, you know, a mutant card. As well as some more good commons. Can't complain there. Virtual World Juju, very important. Not only is this card good in its own deck, it's also just a really strong generic 6. Very powerful in any deck that plays monsters of the same type, which is most decks. Second Kairos, and that is the playset of Nova. The Tri-Brigade core is coming together pretty nicely, which is very good. And Mutant Evolution Lab, another mutant holo. This is not one of the good ones, sadly. This card is pretty mid, but if we play Mutant, we probably will play it, so I guess I can't complain. There's a Chuche to place with our Kowloon, although unfortunately we still haven't pulled enough VWs to make it work, I think. Maybe this pack? No, but that's a playset of Kairos, and a Reapod. That is fantastic. We have a really good Tri-Brigade package. Really the only thing we're missing would be like one of the high rarity links, but we don't need those, I think. Prank Kid's Meow Meow Moo, very funny. This card was incredibly impactful in the TCG, but we have one main deck Prank Kid in our format, which makes it a little less good, it turns out. Hey, second Kowloon is alright, but I just don't think we found enough VW monsters. This deck really needs a critical mass of names to be even remotely playable, and we are unfortunately not getting particularly close to that. That's the second feat. We got 2 feet now, which is very exciting. We have 3 feet now. I don't know where the third foot came from, but we sure do have it. And the other dual avatar fusion. Am I gonna have to read this card? I really don't want to. Oh, that is a banger of a secret. Oh my god. Warning point. This card is... It's like a little worse infinite impermanence, and a little bit of a worse no material, and a little bit of a worse fiendish chain, but being all 3 of those things together is pretty fucking good. I'll play the hell out of that. Second to last pack here, nothing too exciting. Let's see if we can't hit a banger in the close. Show me Zeus. That's not Zeus at all, but Nyan Nyan is one of the best generic VWs, just good in any deck that plays level 3s. So that's not a bad pull either. Alright, I am quite happy with that. Quite happy with that. We are not going to be using 2 rerolls, episode 1, I'm happy to say. Let's toss that into the collection and see what we can cook up for the first match of the last season.
I think I'm okay with us trying out a reroll at this moment. Sure. Okay. We found the ultra rare Lulu. That's pretty good. Ooh, now that is way better. Now I feel good about re-rolling. That is Juju. This is a generic 6 synchro. That is crazy fucking difficult to beat. That actually feels really, really good. Okay. Arc Rebellion XZ's Dragon is a secret rare. Ooh, Joyous Melfies is here as well. Okay. Infernity Doom Archfiend. This is generic as well. It has a bunch of Infernity effects, but it's pretty good generically as well. Season after season after season of our best generic 6 being Iron Chain Dragon has, I'm thrilled to say, finally come to an end. Meow Meow Moo is here. This card is banned in the TCG. I think if we get more Prank Kid stuff down the line, this can be really, really nice. But again, I'm not 100% sure if, like, the Prank Kids are, like, main set 7 stuff. We will have to see. Okay, that was a really good reroll. We got lots of new stuff. We got Raiders, Knights, plus Arc Rebellion. We got, Virtual World Beast Juju. We got the Melfi XZs. Yeah, I feel very solid about this reroll. I mean, we only got 2 player manager, but we somehow only got 2 player manager the first time around anyway. So yeah, good stuff. All right, that opening went pretty well. We've got one last thing to take care of. At the beginning of each new season of Double Progression Trouble, Sophie and I each get to open additional packs based on the score we received in the previous season. So I got a score of 11 in the Vrains era, which means I get to open 11 additional packs. I decided to split this up, 5 Rise of the Duelist and 6 Phantom Rage. I think Phantom Rage is probably overall the stronger pack, but I wouldn't mind holding up our Gaia pulls a little bit more from Rise of the Duelist. And hey, that is Gaia the Magical Knight. Second copy of Gaia the Magical Knight. Alright, ask and she shall receive. The fuck is this card? It's a generic 7. Yeah, this is a pretty good card. Alright. It's fish support. That's kind of cute. I don't know if we're doing anything with fish cards.
Really good, Gaia pulls, from just these 5 packs. 3 super rare Gaias and 5. So yeah, don't regret dipping back into Rise of the Duelist. Another Mutant M5. Another Infernity Doom Archfiend. I don't think we had this virtual world yet. That's cool. Ooh, Tri-Brigade Fractal. And yeah. Okay, yeah. That will do it for our, polls for today. We got the 3rd copy of UA Player Manager. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Alright, we will add this to the collection and see what we are doing for the first match of 7s.
Okay, I have a really great concept for you guys. So imagine that these cute little animals, but also they're actually like freaky and fucked up and they have knives and they kill you. Maybe someone could like make a video game out of that, maybe make it into a movie. Like I feel like this idea of seemingly cute animals who like get all mechanical and bladey and kill you, and like this has potential. Wish someone had done something with it. Jokes aside, we are playing Fluffle, folks. This may look a bit odd because it plays like 2 total cards from the new set, but it turns out there's a lot of good Fluffle cards that suddenly got enabled. Edgem's Scythe is a way to interact on turn 0, which is very strong, and Cruel Whale is the first Frightful fusion that doesn't require specifically Edgem's Sabers, which we don't have. That means we now have a powerful option to go into with basically any monsters in the deck. So Fluffle is normally played as a pretty aggressive OTK strategy. We can't really do that because we're missing some of the key cards, but through things like Toy Vendor, Dog, Dolphin, this deck does generate a ton of value. And the hope is that we'll be able to just win over the course of a few turns by summoning Cruel Whale over and over, which is both a pop and a massive swing of damage. We're also playing a small Dogmatic engine just because they're good. Even without Ecclesia, Nadir Servant for something like an Aiden is quite strong. We're also on Necrofusion, may need to go into Predaplant Dragos Depelia because our Edgemps are darks. So yeah, Fluffle, Dogmatica, Fusion Toolbox. Will this work? Will it fall flat on its face? Both are distinctive possibilities, and I guess we'll just find out together. Also, I'm like too stupid to play this deck, okay? So like, don't judge me. But like, you know, just judge me a little bit, okay? Just putting that out there. Let's see how badly I flub this up.
We are playing with toys, folks. It's Fluffle time. Now, this deck has existed for 3 or 4 seasons at this point, but never quite at the point of playability. You had to get fairly specific pulls to really make a proper deck list out of it that could do a whole lot and compete with the meta, but with a couple of cards released at common in the newest, one of the 2 newest sets, Rise of the Duelist, we now have a really, really good Fluffle package to work with. So first and foremost, I do want to direct everyone's attention to the extra deck. Only 2 Link monsters in this, folks. Non-Link extra deck monsters are back and bigger than ever. But yeah, as you can clearly see from the ratios of the extra deck, this is a fusion deck. We are honoring that by playing, I think, maybe 13 copies of Polymerization, but the Fluffles are a really strong archetype right now. We have a lot of cards that create additional advantage upon going to the graveyard, especially for fusion summons, and now we have a really, really good extra deck payoff for them, namely Fright for Cruel Whale. This card, upon summon, pops cards on both sides of the field. It has a quick effect that allows it or any other card on the field to gain attack points, and we get to combine it with Edge and Scythe, a card that can quick effect fusion summon monsters during Sophie's turn, which gives us a really good quick effect pop that she can't get rid of by using any destroy cards on the field effects. So I feel really good about our chances for this episode. Let's go through them card by card. We are running 3 Edge Imp Chain and 3 Edge Imp Scythe. These are our Edge Imp cards, and they're all pretty solid. Edge Imp's Chain is a really good searcher and consistency tool, and Edge Imp Scythe, as already mentioned, quick effect fuses during Sophie's turn. And then we have a host of Fluffles. 3 Fluffle Bear, which searches Toy Vendor, 1 Fluffle Patchwork, which can be a fusion material when we don't have the other one, 2 Fluffle Dog, which can search a Fluffle. We're playing 3 Fluffle Dolphin. This is the other newest card in the deck. It's not as high impact as Edge Imp Scythe and Fright for Cruel Whale, but it's still pretty solid, lets us recycle our Polymerization and other fusion spells. We've got 3 Fluffle Sheep, just as a way to get a couple of guys onto the field and possibly recycle Fluffles from the graveyard. 3 Fluffle Wings, which is a good way to draw deeper into our deck if we have Toy Vendor out on the field. And 1 Witch of the Black Forest. I think this card is very solid in this format. We can pop it during our turn with Fright for Cruel Whale in order to get an Edge Imp Scythe into rotation. It can get us a lot of other fusion material into rotation that we need. The spell cards are almost entirely fusion spells. We've got 2 Dark Fusion, which is really solid because it can protect our fusion from targeting until the end of the turn, which is really good for Dogmatica Punishment format. We've got 3 Fusion Recycling Plant, just a good way to get Polymerization into rotation, and also good that it gets our discards cards for cost because we have Edge Imp Chain and other stuff that can do things in the graveyard. Fright for Fusion is a fusion card that can banish from the graveyard. Fright for Patchwork is actually really strong. It adds a Polymerization and an Edge Imp monster from deck to hand. And the last Fright for card, Fright for Repair, is really solid because it can get our Cruel Whale back into rotation if we happen to use up all 3. The key thing to remember about all the Fright for cards is that they are all searchable by Edge Imp Chain, so these cards should be reasonably within rotation and within a reach for us throughout the match. Of course, we've got 3 Polymerization, 3 Toy Vendor. This card's like draw effect is actually not that great. It's more the effect that happens whenever it's destroyed that we really want, and the effect that happens when it's destroyed is really good in this deck because of Fright for Cruel Whale. We're playing our 1 Triple Tactics Talents, just a really solid card, and 2 Necro Fusion. I think it might be good to be playing 3 of this. I just feel like we're already playing so many copies of Polymerization. For the extra deck, as already mentioned, Fright for Cruel Whale is our primary win condition. Fright for Chimera is also summonable, as is Fright for Sheep. Fright for Bear, on the other hand, is barely summonable, and Fright for Wolf is completely unsummonable. But that's okay because we're just actually getting more monster names into rotation for Fright for Cruel Whale's effect that sends stuff from either the extra deck or the deck to the graveyard to buff attack, and we don't really need the extra deck space otherwise, so we're just running a bunch of guys. In terms of Xyz monsters, we are playing Ark Rebellion, Xyz Dragon, and also Raiders Knight. These cards aren't super likely to come up this match specifically, but it is possible, so we are going to go ahead and play them. We're also playing Karen Gorgon as well as Light Dragon Ad Ignister, and then we are playing exactly 2 Link monsters, Barricade Blocker and Underclock Taker. In the side deck, as is the case with every season of Double Progression Trouble, we are allowed to switch cards between games in the midst of the match if we happen to pull something in the between games packs that we want to throw into our deck. We just need to have basically a placeholder card in our side deck that will come out and be replaced with one of those cards if we are to do that replacement. For the 7th era, we chose Red Poton as the designated free space card because we love him very much. In terms of actual side deck cards, we've got 2 DD Crow, 2 Mahama the Fairy Dragon, 2 Thunder King the Lightning Strike Kaiju, 2 Herald of the Abyss, 2 Twister, 2 Destruction Jammer, 1 Paleozoic Hallucigenia, and 1 Paleozoic Olenoides. And that should just about do it, folks. The 7th era is starting. Let's see if we can begin it with a win. Welcome back, YouTube! Sophie, this is our last first match of Double Progression Trouble, and it's a very interesting one because if you
Yeah.
look over the history of the series, we are actually tied in terms of first
Ooh.
matches. I took DMGX and 5Ds, you took Zexal, Arc V, and Reigns.
Really?
So
I got a streak.
yeah, you're on a little bit of a streak. So, folks, this match will determine who is truly the superior duelist at starting seasons.
That's a little concerning to hear. So I was talking about this a bit before we started recording. I am playing a deck I barely know how to play, and I'm running on 2 hours of sleep for entirely unavoidable reasons. So this might not go so hot for me, but you know, we'll try.
I agree. There is no way that you could avoid finishing Baldur's Gate at 5 in the morning.
I mean,
Just not a
literally.
single way. Where the fuck is my dice? I feel like this happens a lot. I just want to say, I blame whatever happens today on the fucking U.S. education system. I thought I would be starting ADHD meds by today, but that didn't happen because my health insurance did not cover the thing that my doctor prescribed me because this fucking country's a scam.
America.
All right, we're just freeballing it. Ooh,
Ooh.
all right.
Oh, we got a couple of rock stars going on.
Ooh, we're scissoring. We're scissoring.
We're scissoring just a
No,
bit. Boom!
I got out scissored. Son of a bitch. Alrighty.
Alright, this may shock you to hear. I will be going first in this fine little game of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Alright, we're looking at 41-15. Alright.
Oh, that is really good. I don't know what else to say. That's really good. I will. So, Jess, we were talking about this. There's a lot of really powerful archetypes that released in these sets. A lot of new stuff. We got some Albaz lore guys coming in. We have 3 or 4 archetypes that were tier 1 at the time. And let me tell you, I'm not playing any of that shit. You know what I'm doing? I'm normal summoning Fluffle Dog.
No! Alright. Sounds good.
Dude, if that reaction is because we're starting this season with a Fluffle Mule, I'm gonna cry.
I have no comments to make at this time.
Awesome. God, that's incredible. I guess we'll go Fluffle Bear. This one's pretty good.
Yeah, Bear's
so-
a pretty good one.
I'm gonna go Effective Bear to set fucking Pot of Greed 2 from my deck.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Toy.
So, you know. Whoop.
You got it.
Then I will Frightful Patchwork.
This one is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, this is the only card in... Well, okay, that one and this one are the only cards in this deck that still sometimes see play. Shoutouts Branded. Okay. We're getting places. We are getting places. I will Toy Vendor.
Sure.
I'll pitch the chain to draw a card and reveal it. And if it's not a Fluffle, I get fucking owned. Actually, that's unbelievable. That is insane.
Oh, it's not even sent from the field to the graveyard. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so Toy Vendor is just non-once per turn when this goes to the graveyard by any means, Rhoda.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'll trigger Toy
I
Vendor and
definitely
I'll...
don't know that already.
I mean, why would you?
Yeah.
And I'll trigger the Edgemp Chain as well. To sort
Awesome.
a Frightful card. Let's see, I will grab Fluffle Wings. Oh, to hand. I'll get that in a sec. And off the chain... I mean, what if we just do the Branded play? You know, what if we just add another Patchwork? That's like pretty good. Alright. I'm not feeling bad about this. I will just set one and pass it back.
Sophie, I would love to activate Fright for Patchwork.
Yeah!
This is the best deck in the format. I don't fucking know what to tell you.
I mean, it's kind of nuts.
we're
There's a
gonna-
couple of good-ass fucking cards in this set.
Yeah. So the idea is that the Fluffle archetype has existed on the edges of playability in our series for like 3 or 4 seasons. But because I never initially found Edge and Sabers, we didn't get there right at the inception of the archetype. And then they continually were printing more and more generic support over time, but never quite enough to get us to a place where I could comfortably play the deck until right now. And that is in large part, because of a couple of commons that were released in Rise of the Duelist,
Yeah.
including Edge and Sabers.
Yeah, guys, this may be crazy, but hand traps are pretty good in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Just incredibly, there's like a 100% chance that you have already found the scythe.
I would never
so,
open up Edgem Scythe.
Yeah, I don't
I thought
think
it's changed, like, for fun.
I don't think we can really avoid doing things is the thing, though. I think we just gotta go for it. I activate Polymerization.
Yo, we are fusing!
We are
Oh, this is
going
gonna be a really
to
exciting moment.
fuse Fluffle Dolphin and Edgem Chain. Oh, by the way, I actually set this card first.
I remember when that happened.
Yeah. Anyway, after a season of complaining about how dog shit Master Rule 4 is, I'm so happy to be summoning this to the main monster zone. Here is Frightfur Cruel Whale.
That's the fucking guy.
It's so good. This card
is
is
the
really
guy.
strong. We're going to pop my Fluffle Wings, and I guess we'll just go for your Fluffle
That
Dog.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so this card's crazy. It turns out all these cards needed was a fusion that doesn't say Edgemp Sabers on it.
So we are also going to be declaring Fluffle Dolphin and Edge Imp Chain. So the Dolphin is going to shuffle the Polymerization,
Wow.
and the Edge Imp Chain gets to add a Frightfur card from deck to hand. And we have a couple of pretty good options.
Still some decent
I
ones.
think it might just be Patchwork again, just tee myself up for next turn.
I mean, this is the fucking branded play. It turns out just chain for patchwork for chain is pretty good.
Is there anything else that I want at this point, or any other Frightfur cards that really like? Yeah, you know, we're just gonna grab a Patchwork for future. Who cares?
I mean, that seems pretty good.
I'm definitely going to attempt to leave the main phase.
Alright, you freaking dummy, but you never expected this. I'll activate the
really
quick effect of
didn't.
Edgemp Scythe to perform a fusion summon.
Oh no! How could this happen? Who could have predicted this?
Wah. I don't know if you've seen this card before, but it's a little fella by the name of Frightful Cruel Whale.
This is really fucking good. This is
It
really
really is.
strong.
I'm gonna go Cruel Whale, targeting your whale and my toy vendor,
So Frightfur Cruel Whale will go down.
and I will trigger toy vendor.
Surprised to hear that.
You know what, we're actually just gonna get... Oh no, it's actually not. It's, this fucker. It's, Dolphin.
Yeah. So I guess I'll continue my main phase then. We will activate Frightfur Repair.
Ooh, okay. We've located
put,
Monster Reborn.
Cruel Whale into the extra, and then we will special summon... Yeah, it's probably just Edge and Chain. Yeah.
We love a floater.
Yeah, we do like a floater very much. And this is fine. This is alright.
Yeah, everything is under control, I would say. That one's not bad. I mean, this entire hand is not bad. When this deck gets going, you just draw 20,000 cards for no fucking reason.
This is true.
That's just the deck. Alright, I'm gonna summon the Fluffle Dolphin.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm gonna go Fluffle Dolphin to set Toy Vendor from the graveyard.
Yeah, you got it.
So we will set Toy Vendor, and then I'll also Foolish Burial of Fluffle. Is there any reason not just grab the follow-up wings? Probably not. Yeah, we'll just do this. Toy vendor.
Yeah, I guess.
Patchwork.
Yeah. The
mean,
problem is, I don't feel like I've been outskilled at this game. I feel like you just drew bear and or toy vendor, and I didn't.
I mean, Fluff already is toy vendor of the deck.
My plays aren't even that bad. I'm just like, you have like 8 cards and I have 4. Is the issue I'm running into.
It is notably a problem. We're gonna go effective toy vendor.
Cool.
You know?
Sure, just edge him chain again. Just edge him chain again. What are you adding from deck, motherfucker?
I forgot. Sure, Fluffle wings. I guess sure, look at this guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, now I'll chain effect.
Cool.
I feel like you actually don't think it's very cool.
I don't know what the fuck you want from me.
Which I mean is fair.
Oh my god.
So we are gonna wings effect engrave. What does banish wings, banish dog to what is it? Draw 1, send toy vendor, draw another, trigger toy vendor.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Can you believe this deck wasn't good? Like, this deck was, like, mid as hell.
Well, like, the problem is that you need a Cruel Whale as, like, a really, really good payoff. Otherwise, a lot of these fusion monsters don't do a whole lot.
Yeah. I mean, I'm talking in TCG even.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Imagine doing this every game, and you're like, yeah, that deck's, like, fine. They're kind of mid. Okay, can I do anything comedic? I don't really think so. I mean, we can probably just, like, kill you, right? That's, like, I don't know if that counts as comedy, but it's something I can probably do.
So you ban only Sophie from using Toy Vendor, right? That's how the ban works? Yes! I wish I was dead. That is correct.
That makes sense to me. Alright, let me... God, I am trying to do math. My brain is like, don't make me fucking think of a number. I'm just gonna stop playing cards. I have so many of them. Surely, it'll just work. I will activate Frightful Fusion.
Sure.
So, you know, we'll go banish Shane, we'll go banish Bear from the graveyard, we'll just make more Cruel Whales, I guess.
Sure.
We'll go Cruel Whale, target itself and the chain.
We will declare the effect of Edge Imp Scythe.
Thinking on
About
that.
what? What the fuck are you thinking about?
Well, okay. I thought I actually can't activate it right now. I'm actually not thinking about fucking shit.
Cool. So you targeted the Cruel Whale itself?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Then we'll go Cruel Whale, target Edge Imp Chain, and your other
Well, no, so my Cruel Whale dissolves first.
No, I chained my guy to your guy, so the chain
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
in reverse.
but the new summoned Cruel Whale does not get to activate until the first chain finishes.
Whatever. It actually doesn't matter that much. Edge Imp Chain and your Cruel Whale dies.
I'll banish Scythe to protect the Cruel Whale.
We will declare Cruel Whale, target itself and this Cruel Whale.
Yeah.
Cool. Banish Scythe, trigger Chain.
Yup.
We will add from deck to hand a copy of Frightful Fusion.
Hey, I will... Now that the Cruel is in the grave, now I can easily activate this. I will activate Necro Fusion.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna, I don't know what to tell you. You found the Toy Vendor engine. Yeah, Cruel Whale is a card that just, can make itself 3,900, not once per turn, and then you pop the Cruel Whale, and then you also have Fluffle Dolphin. It's just lethal on board. It is just lethal on board. Oh boy.
I hope I draw a toy vendor next game and you don't.
I believe in you.
Unfortunately, there was very little we could do about that. Oh, fuck. 2 of Phantom Rage. That's another Juju. That's fine. This card's good. And then another Virtual World Phoenix. Sure. Alright, we will add this to the collection and see if we can figure something out for Game 2.
This one goes out to Giant Skyhawk, our fallen king. Thank you for putting Toy Vendor on top of my deck. We're gonna open some Phantom Rage. You know, that's good. There's some commons we don't have. Nothing wrong with it. Joyous Melfi's not bad, though I'm pretty sure we literally have 0 main deck Melfis, which is a bit wild. Okay. Damn, there ain't shit in these packs. Infonoble thingy is like almost shit. But not really. That was disappointing, but you know, let's go into game 2, see how it goes, you know, figure these things out. Gee, wait, did I remember? Hold up a moment. I may have forgotten to make a side deck. I think that's fine. I don't need a side deck. Probably. I don't know, whatever. Listen, I'm tired. I forgot I didn't finish building the deck. We're just gonna move on with our lives, alright? I wanna go to sleep.
Alright, very cool and normal. Very awesome. I'm very happy about this.
I can tell. You often are in double progression trouble.
Oh god. I don't know what to tell you. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just a really fun game that I enjoy. God, what if we went second? What if we just
It's hard to say.
I actually want to go second. Go ahead.
Yeah, I literally don't know what I'm supposed to fucking do with this deck. I don't know.
Alright.
Well. Toy Vendor.
Yeah, sure.
We'll go Effective Vendor.
Sure.
Whoop. Beep. This card doesn't, like, do anything. But I guess I'll summon it. Because then I have one more sheep than I would otherwise have. Now there is a notable problem I'm running into with this. But we can dig for a way to fix it. Alright, I will go Effective Bear.
Yeah, you got it.
It is time for Toy Vendor 2 Electric Boogaloo. And we will go Effective Wings Engrave.
Yeah.
We'll go Whoop Whoop. Then we go Draw, Send, Draw, Trigger Toy Vendor.
Yeah.
Oh, and the thing about that like, it looks like insane. But I'm not sure how much it actually gets me in this position. Because... Let's see, what are we searching? I haven't normal summoned, so I guess we search a normal summon. That seems like an intelligent thing to do. Alright, what is adding dog? What is normal summoning a dog? Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we probably want the I get this guy, that one. And I'll flip the second Toy Vendor. And we will Toy Vendor pitch this. Draw and reveal.
Goodbye. I'm
That's not
surprised
very
that
good.
you've been hitting Toy Vendor so frequently. I don't know if you're even supposed to use the first effect in this deck.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's enough things that, like, I don't mind sending to the graveyard, too. And that it's, like, fine. But... You know... I got a lot of fluffles in play. One could argue there's, a part of this deck that I am missing. So, you know, we're just chilling.
Oh,
You won't
that's
never
not a
defeat my
very...
dog.
That's actually not a great draw, but it's fine. We will activate Toy Vendor.
Here we fucking go.
We will follow it up with Fright for Patchwork.
Yup.
Alright, polymerization, edge M chain, go polymerization.
Yeah.
It's gonna be chain and bear.
This is like a little bit good. It's like kind of good.
There isn't a better deck in the format. I genuinely don't think. So
I mean, that seems correct.
Chain Link 1, Cruel Whale, Chain Link 2, Chain.
Yeah.
We will...
Wait. Cruel Whale doesn't fucking target. What? What the fuck? I'm gonna jump, dude. What the fuck? How was this deck not good? I don't get it.
There's not a better deck. Once again, we have a lot of really good options here.
The deck's all options. It's only options. It's options all the fucking way down.
Oh boy. Oh golly gee. Oh golly tits. We will. Yeah, fuck it. We're getting Fright for Fusion.
Yeah.
And we're popping the toy vendor, and I guess we'll fucking pop Fluffle Dog.
You sure you don't want to pop my toy vendor? Like, are you sure?
That's a really good question. Toy vendor
Yeah.
effect. We could probably actually OTK if you're not playing the new fucking Gores, idiots.
Ow.
Let's see. We go. I mean, it's really. We haven't even normal summoned yet. It's really not that difficult.
Like this board is off activating one spell card functionally.
Alright, you can... I guess we'll get Fluffle Wings?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good.
Fright for Fusion?
Yep.
Actually, we actually activated Toy Vendor. We need to do this in a different order, my bad.
Yeah.
We are gonna go, Toy Vendor, and I guess, it is actually pretty reasonable to put a Fluffle Wings in the graveyard.
It seems good.
So true!
I mean, why not? I mean, why the fuck not?
Alright, do we go for
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
Well, I literally realized I read the Toy Vendor reads, draw a card. I thought it was draw a card, then if it's a Fluffle, you can special summon it. It's not. It's if it's a Fluffle, you can special summon one monster from your hand.
That is true. I
What
guess
do
we'll
you
go
mean?
ahead and special summon Fluffle Wings. God. I mean, it's just everything. It's just every single thing. Yeah,
Okay,
I mean, we easily OTK if you don't have a hand trap here. It's not difficult remotely. We go Fright for Fusion.
Yeah.
We banish Bear and Chain. God, nothing on Fright for Cruel Whale is a hard one. It's not a single goddamn thing. So we go Cruel Whale, we will pop our Toy Vendor and your sheep.
Not my sheep. I liked my sheep.
We will go Toy Vendor.
Yeah.
Add from deck to hand. I mean,
Oh my god, we
nothing
haven't
but
activated
options.
Bear.
We're nothing but options. I didn't
We
even
haven't-
fucking activate the Fluffle Wings yet.
I mean, you haven't activated Bear, have you?
No, I haven't. I'll just be real with you. I have Bear in hand, so I'm just thinking about.
Oh well, you know.
I guess we'll get Fluffle Dolphin in that case. We'll pitch Bear.
Yeah.
This deck is
I
nuts.
say again, this deck was playable in TCG with 3 Toy Vendor, 3 Wings, 3 Bear, and much better fusions than we have, and it was never meta.
Okay, so
How
we're
is
gonna
that possible?
Draw 2 and pop Toy Vendor,
Yeah.
activate Toy Vendor. I guess we don't have dog in rotation. We'll get a dog.
Yeah, why not?
We'll...
I forget, have you normal summoned?
I have not. We'll special summon Fluffle Sheep.
Alright.
We will normal summon Fluffle Dog.
Yup.
We will add from deck to hand. What the fuck do I even care about at this point?
Who fucking knows?
I guess we'll grab patchwork. That's pretty funny. And speaking
that
of
one's
funny,
very
I
funny.
guess we'll go ahead and link off into oh, that's actually so fucking good. Yeah, actually, we're gonna go barricade board blocker.
Yeah, my boy!
I'm gonna be so real with you, Sophie. I think it is better to just put this scythe in the graveyard now, so I have some protection, than it is to save for a fusion. But at the end of turn, I'm gonna add Toy Vendor back to my hand.
What do you mean, end of turn? Okay, what do you mean?
Yeah, you know, we're gonna also do
Yeah.
2 Fright Furs. You know, we'll go ahead and pitch a bear and a wolf.
Yeah.
Both of my monsters have 3,900 attack.
It is not bad. It's not bad.
Alright,
You know?
this is the first turn. This is my first turn. We'll go blocker, dog, whale, whale.
That's shuffle, baby. Sometimes they just fucking kill you. Actually, quite often they just fucking kill you.
I mean,
would
like,
say.
neither of those games seemed particularly close. It was just the person who opened the stones. So I guess I guess I'll just say I hope I'm the one who opens the stones game 3.
God, you're so real for that. Alright, have
Oy
fun opening
vey.
some packs.
Cool. Alrighty, folks. 2 more packs of Phantom Rage. Let's do it. 1 and 2. I actually am pretty fine with seeing Mutant Beast. Our mutant pool is pretty solid at this point, and that's a nice addition. Penguin Brave is here. Penguin support is a possibility. Save that to the collection, and let's see if we can keep it together for game 3. Alright, well, are mirrors that common for first matches? I feel like you don't usually have straight up mirror matches.
I don't know. Listen, we just both saw some fluffy little fuckers. And we were like,
I
you know
just
what,
was
I'm
like,
in.
I wanna play with some toys. Yeah.
I got
so...
5 Nights at Freddy's on the mind.
Are you ready for the final game of the first match, followed by the easiest but dumb ever?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Alright.
So, I'll just say before we get started as a caveat, I just want to say I'm disappointed, because I think if this was constructed, this would be a really fun mirror. But the consistency the consistency hit you take from just being sealed and not having all the cards you have available and constructed, it really does get a lot dumber, doesn't it? Anyway,
Yeah,
go first.
a little bit, a little bit. Oh, this is actually, this is interesting. We'll say this is slightly questionable,
one
not
is
the worst.
odd.
Fright for Patchwork is a pretty good one.
I mean, that's not a bad opener.
Yeah. We will go Polymerization as well as Edge Imp Scythe. And for there is a really good argument to do literally nothing.
I mean, what the fuck am I gonna do? Beat Scythe?
Yeah, but
I can maybe beat Scythe. Maybe. Well,
yeah.
Okay, I have a draw for John.
Yeah, go ahead, idiot.
I mean, that's a funny one. I don't know that it's good. Alright, stand by main. Oh, this is actually fine. I'm literally whining for no fucking reason. But actually, I mean, this still doesn't quite... But it does, like, an amount of... It doesn't do what I want it to do, but it does an amount of things. Toy vendor.
Complains, opens Toy Vendor. Sure, Sophie. Can I say I set 2? I think it's correct to
Yeah,
set
that's
2.
true.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually even worse. I'm complaining about opening toy vendor, Discard toy vendor.
I'm gonna fucking strangle you, god damn it.
Oh no!
Oh, look at
My
that!
friend!
It's
My
a
friend has been exposed.
it's a little guy. It's a little Catholic. Like
Just
me
a little
on Twitter, a little gay Catholic.
Real. I'm gonna trigger toy vendor.
Yeah, you got it.
And the way we have to do this, we have to get wings. I will normal summon the funniest card in the deck. Patchwork Fluffle.
Yeah, you got it. I am going to shuffle these really quickly. Because
Oh?
you would probably guess that the first thing I said is the thing I don't care about getting cruel willed.
You were really overestimating how much I was thinking about this. Alright, I can't actually, can I do this? Yes. Yes, okay. I will activate the magic card, Polymerization.
Let's go!
I will fuse my Fluffle Wings with my Fluffle Patchwork, substituting as Edgemp Sabers. Come forth, frightful wolf.
Why?
We gotta get the wings into the graveyard somehow, okay? This dude attacks twice. You're about to get fucking owned.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna make it to the battle phase, let me tell you.
No, I know there's no common removal traps in the format. I know that.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna fucking wings.
You know what? I'm gonna be a little proactive about this. I am gonna go, Scythe and Wings in chaining to your wings.
Sure.
So,
Oh yeah, the wings banishes itself for cost. Target
Yeah.
the patchwork. Yeah, that's how this works.
So we're gonna go, Fright for Cruel Whale, and then your chain will resolve.
Yep, the wings resolve, so we banish this. We banish this. There we go. We go draw, send, draw. Then on a new chain, I'm Torn Player, so it's gonna be Toy Vendor Chain Link 1, Cruel Whale Chain Link 2.
Sounds good.
Alright, what you poppin'?
I'm going to pop my Polymerization and your wolf.
Yeah! That's so true. That's so fucking true.
Alright, now we have a little bit of protection for the Cruel Whale.
Yeah, so I think what I've seen this game and the last one is this is really the main thing I'm complaining about in regards to consistency in this deck. Is that without Saber specifically, you have many fewer ways to get an Edgemp into rotation.
For sure,
Which
yeah.
can be an issue. But I don't think it's gonna be that much of an issue here. I'm gonna add Bear.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy to tell you I found the patchwork.
Okay.
So we are gonna get, I think it's gotta actually be Shane here.
Just an endless supply of guys.
Legitimately. I'll go Effective Bear.
Yeah.
We'll grab Toy Vendor. And I will Polymerization.
You got it?
I will fuse Shane and my Fluffle Kitty Cat.
Oh, the cutest Fluffle.
It's fucking Cruel Whale.
Alright, alright.
We're gonna go Chain Link 1, Cruel Whale, Chain Link 2, Chain Link 3, Cat to add back Party.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So I'll add back the Party, we will resolve Chain. We will just get the classic follow-up Patchwork. And then we'll go Cruel Whale, popping my Toy Vendor and... God, the Scythe Engrave is actually really fucking annoying. I really want to pop the face down. I think I have to attempt to pop the Cruel Whale.
We will banish the Scythe.
Yup. Effective Toy Vendor.
Yeah. Sure, the fuck am I gonna do about it?
We're gonna get Dolphin. And I mean, what if we just did that, you know? Like, who's gonna stop us? Yeah, I will set 1. And I'll activate Frightful Fusion.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go Chain Bear. You know, it's Cruel Well.
I actually set the wrong thing here, probably. Maybe, it's hard to say. Yeah, actually, I did totally set the wrong thing. This is fine.
Yeah, so I'll pop my Polly, and I'll pop your Cruel Well.
Awesome.
And then I should... Yeah. Cruel Well effect.
Yeah.
Cruel Well effect.
Yeah.
And we're gonna actually dump Frightful Repair and Frightful Sanctuary from the deck.
Oh, and I'm just dead on board.
That's the idea.
Yeah, I fucked up. I thought I could Necrofusion, but in reality, I can't both Necrofusion and Edge Imp Scythe. I had a Destruction Jammer that actually would have put me in a pretty good situation, but, you're gonna take the sacky ass fucking match. Alright, we had our fun, so...
Let's just put this away. Let's just put this away.
Cruel Whale is dead.
Cruel Whale's going to the naughty timeout zone.
Go fuck yourself, Cruel Whale. And then I literally have no idea what the fuck else to ban at this stage. Oh god.
I'll tell ya, I know what I'm doing. I know 50% of what I'm doing. And you know what? I've just now figured out the other 50%. Alright, I got this. Jess, I'm gonna do a double limit. First off, I'm limiting Toy Vendor, because in this house, we love and support bullying. This is not necessary, but I will be doing it anyway. And for my second one, some of us may have only pulled 1 copy of certain very important cards in this
Fuck
format,
off!
so...
Jesus Christ, you're such a bitch! Oh,
what do you want me to do?
Off. Yeah, so... God, the problem too with like this fucking mirror match is that since we played a deck that is entirely commons, I have no earthly idea what the fuck the rest of your pulls entail. So I think I'm actually just going to this is all normal stuff. I am actually not gonna mill my deck for reasons. You do not get to see all of my pulls at this point after that bullshit. Did I never pull Maxius? That's actually, let me
Maximus is a, because honestly the highlights are that I pulled both Maximus, and Nadir Servant, which are both secrets. But it turns out without Ecclesia, these cards, like, don't do anything. It's just like a guy. Like, what the fuck am I sending from the extra deck to the graveyard with Maximus?
Yeah, you know, what I am gonna go ahead and do then is just, like, we arguably forgot to ban this card last time, whenever we did the Mega Ban, and it was kind of the best card in the format before we pulled things. And, like, it may no longer be the best card, but I don't really want to deal with it anyway. I'll ban Power of the Guardians.
Oh, good fucking call. I completely forgot about that card because I'm dumb as shit.
That motherfucker somewhat ruined the last match we played in post Mega Ban format. She says, as though we weren't both playing the dumbest bullshit.
In fairness, it was never gonna be good.
Yeah. So yeah, that is the Fluffle Mirror match. Once again, you droop Toy Vendor, and also you went second the third time around, which is probably correct because this deck just OTKs you so fucking easily.
No, like, I thought in deck betting, so I knew Fluffle was an OTK deck, but I was like, well, we don't have a lot of the tools, like, I don't think we're gonna be able to OTK that consistently. Nope. This thing just fucking kills you.
All you need to do is summon 2 Fright for Cruel Whale and then use your normal summon. And this deck does that really fucking easily.
It really does.
If you draw a fucking Toy Vendor.
And like the thing is, it's like it's not even just attack points. Cruel Whale also breaks the board.
Yeah!
Jesus Christ.
Non-targeting breaks the board. It beats Gah!
It literally does. I mean, what are you even gonna do if it beats Gah?
Oh god. So yeah, that's gonna be the first match. Hopefully I could get my shit together a little bit and at least maintain a little bit of a tie after the next match, but we will certainly see.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what I'm playing. I'll be so real with you. I have zero clue.
I have some ideas. I have some, thoughts and opinions.
Okay, look. We all knew I forgot to open my extra packs. I knew I forgot to open my extra packs. Was it ever really a question? Like, there was never a possibility I didn't forget something in the world of this series. But hey, that means this opening is going to be more exciting. We are opening 18 packs of Phantom Rage. So yeah, let's see what's in those. Brigand the Glory Dragon is a really cool card that is unfortunately completely useless, because we do not have access to Fallen of Albath. He is a secret, regrettably. Second Juju is not terrible, but not really necessary. That's a motherfucking Shen Shen. That is a real life, actual motherfucking Shen Shen. Oh my god. Oh, well that's the win condition. That is just a semi-generic win condition. That is unbelievable. Just gotta figure out how the hell we're making a Synchro 9. A Mutant Beast, very funny. Not particularly good, but definitely funny. Oh my god, I forgot there's more UA stuff in here. Are we playing UA? There's no way we're playing UA. I won't do it. You can't make me. Mutant Arsenal. I'd really love to find some more VW monsters. I would really not love to find more feet. I don't need feet. But I don't mind the second Fractal. Perfect Think. Aoun. So Dual Avatar is still unplayable. I'm pretty sure the Fusion spell is like an Ultra or a Secret, and it's the only card worth playing in that deck. Fan, an excellent generic rank 6. Very excited for that. If we play on your decks, I can make it. Second Hypo Stadium. Incredibly funny. Ranked Meow Meow Moo. Bad. Stop giving me dual avatars. No one has ever wanted to pull a dual avatar. Second Juche is nice, but again, I really don't think we found enough VW names to make the deck work, unfortunately. It really does need a lot. Can we find anything else in the last pack? I'm pretty happy with what we've gotten already, but can we end on a banger? No, we can't. We definitely cannot. Well, still not bad. I mean, Fractal Shen Shen is unfucking believable. So let's toss that into the collection and get gaming.
I mean, we could have played Game 3 slightly better, but at the end of the day, Sophie won the die roll, got to go second, and opened Toy Vendor more frequently than we did. We're gonna rinse it off and move into the next match, and we're gonna do it with 8 more packs of Phantom Rage. We're probably just gonna speed through this a little bit. Another Melfi, that's pretty solid. Alright, you can stop giving us Melfi now. Another mutant. This fucking guy. I think we have more than enough mutant beast at this point. Whoa! Hold on! Okay. That is something that might help us change our fate for the next match. Alright, we will definitely save that to the collection and move on into brewing. The Vrains era burnt
burned me out on a couple of different things, and one of the things it burned me out on were absurdly complex, difficult to pilot ritual decks. So I'm a little bit nervous going into this match. This deck is really, really difficult, but I do think it is the best deck in my collection, so we're gonna roll with it. We're running back Megaliths, baby. So yeah, you've seen Megaliths before. Their big thing is that they can quick effect ritual summon one another if one is already on the field, but we got a really, really powerful new one in the most recent 7s set, Megalith Fool. This card summons Megaliths from the deck and also recycles Megaliths from the graveyard, so it gives us a lot more flexibility and a lot more consistency. So I feel really good about this strategy. Shouts out, of course, to I Wish I Was Dead for helping me get this deck together and for pointing me specifically towards Buzzsaw Shark. This is the best rank 4 enabler remaining in the format. It's really powerful and helps us make Gallant Granite, which is going to help with our deck's consistency. So we've got 3 Buzzsaw Shark, 1 Lantern Shark, and 1 Lifeless Leaffish. We've got 3 Incantation Pencil Plume and 2 Incantation Talismandra, the playset of Manju, the playset of Senju, and then the Megalith cards. We've got 2 Aratron, 3 Bathor, 3 Hageth, 3 Och, 3 Phaleg, and 3 Fool, and then 3 Megalith Portal, 3 Megalith Unformed, and our 1 Triple Tactics Talents. Very little room for extra stuff going on in this deck that aren't either Megaliths or just stuff that works with rituals. It's a very tight strategy. The extra deck is largely stuff I don't expect to make. Gallant Granite is the most important thing by far. It helps us add a rock from deck to hand. Beyond that, we've got Light Dragon Adagnister, Karen Gorgon. Valiant Shark Lancer is kind of funny because we can summon it with our Shark Monster's effects. Same with Leviathan Dragon and Shark Caesar. We've got number 58 Burner Visor, number 69 Heraldry Crest. Shark Fortress is here, as is number 10 Illuminite. Gaga Gigo the Risen is, of course, Reach, but Drill Driver Vespinato is actually really, really good. We can make Gallant Granite, use its effect, and then just overlay this guy on top of it. And then we've got Barricade Borg Blocker here once again. And then in the side deck, we've got 2 DD Crow, 1 Quackimiru Overlord, double Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaiju, double Herald of the Abyss, double Spiritual Entanglement, 1 Intercept Wave, 3 Stygian Dirge, and 2 Destruction Jammer. Let's see if we can do better this match.
So this might not be a good idea. I'll freely admit that. This might be terrible and lose me the game instantly. But it'll be pretty funny if it doesn't. Folks, we are playing Infernity. This deck got a couple new support cards in the most recent set. Conjurer and Wildcat are both incredible extenders, and Paranoia is like, okay, and they also got a nice negate on a trap. Now, put together as an engine, this isn't that strong, but it is very good at doing one specific thing, and that is putting a level 3 tuner and level 3 non-tuner on the field to make Virtual World Beast Juju, one of the most powerful monsters in the format, as well as Klaja, which is less powerful but still definitely playable. Then, if we can get an extra 3 out, we can get into the Shen. This is one of the few decks that has lines that actually get to a 9. So, we're gonna see what happens. This deck's recoverability is not amazing, and its consistency isn't perfect. It's very good at emptying its hand because most of these monsters can be summoned for free, but you find occasional tricks. So hopefully, a Juju backed up by a few traps will be able to carry us. We're also on Balance of Judgment, which is one of the more cope cards I've ever played, but on the theory that this deck goes minus to do everything, I mean, this card will go crazy. So, I have little faith, I'll be honest, but we won the first match, so hey, we have a bit of a buffer. Let's hop in and see if we can handless combo our way to a handful of wins.
Welcome back, YouTube! Okay, so last match was stupid, I won't lie, but number one, I like the fact that the first match of 7s lasted a total of 7 turns across 3 games.
That's good.
That's very normal and cool. And also, it's not the worst match that we've done. It was over quickly. The Fluffle cards are kind of cool, even though the consistency hits made it a bit of an issue in our format. I think that in terms of mirror matches, if today is a mirror match, I'm going to be a lot more grumpy because I picked a deck that's really difficult.
I would be surprised if this is a mirror. I would call my deck today a certified Sophie special. I would be pretty shocked if you were running out this one, but you know, stranger things have happened.
Alright. I need to find the dice at some point because I just keep fucking losing. I can't win a rock, paper, scissors to save
The
my
problem
life.
is, I'm just too good at it.
Alright, GL, HF. Okay.
You as well. Oh, this is an interesting one. And by an interesting one, I mean it does the thing, but if I do the thing, it takes literally all of my resources. But the thing about me is that I don't fear God. I will discard Infernity Patriarch in order to special summon Infernity Wildcat.
Sure. Okay. Sure.
I hope you're ready to face my handless combo, Jess. I will special summon because I control a level 3 monster, the Psychic Tracker.
Okay.
And because I control a level 3 monster, I will now summon the Psychic Wielder.
Okay.
So we're gonna tune Wildcat and Tracker, go into a 6 here. And there's some fucking good ones in the format, it turns out. There's some real good ones. But I actually don't think I want to go into that one here. So we are just gonna cycle through, you know, Hyper Psychic Riser. It's a guy. You can look at him.
For sure.
Enjoy him. And then, time for a fellow you may or may not know I have in here. This is the game plan, folks. It's Virtual World Shen Shen Pass.
Alright.
Alright, I will set one, and please do not have a single play that doesn't require going from the field to the graveyard exactly.
Okay. Let me, first of all, I'm gonna read these cards in your graveyard to see if they do anything from the graveyard, because I've gotten fucked this way before.
They don't do fucking shit in the graveyard.
Alright.
The only relevant thing is, you know, Shen Shen will be able to revive itself eventually. Because those guys engrave. But the guys don't do shit.
Okay, so basically Shen Shen is just an unkillable asshole. Shen Shen is like a really, really hard to kill asshole, is the thing about it.
It's a hard to kill asshole, and it's macrocosmos from field only.
Yeah, okay. So, let's see. I mean, that is a pretty good start. Sophie, I'm gonna normal summon Buzzsaw Shark. This card is actually pretty fucking good.
That's really good. That's so
it's
good.
just a free rank 4 is the thing about it. So we are going to
That's really good.
special summon Lifeless Leaffish.
Uh-oh.
And I'm actually, you know, it turns out we were onto something when we left Light Dragon adding this illegal. I would
how
like
could this have
to
happened?
declare the effect to try to pop Shen Shen.
Yeah. You have popped Shen Shen. Congratulations.
Cool, and then I need to figure out if we can get lethal from this position. But
Now
this
hold
is
up.
This
Come
is
on.
the part that's really
on.
difficult about my deck, so I do need
No.
I do need to think about it.
Surely not.
let's see.
Extenders aren't real.
Yeah, I think we can. Oh, this is so difficult. All right. I gotta break out the pen and paper. Give me a second.
Oh man, we are mathing.
I think it always starts with Sophie. I am going to declare the effect of Megalith Bathor.
Yeah, let's go.
So I am going to be pitching Megalith Aratron to special summon Megalith Hageth.
Let's fucking go. The boys are back in town.
They're back in town. They have a new toy that we might be seeing momentarily. Before we get too far into it, we will add from deck to hand a copy of Megalith Portal. We'll just, no, my bad. I keep getting the Megalith spell cards mixed up, my bad. It is unformed, actually. Alright, we go... This hand isn't quite the best thing in the world, but it's not horrible. Yeah, so we will activate Megalith Portal, and we will follow it up with Megalith Unformed.
Yep.
We're
Turns out they printed a pretty good level 2 Megalith.
Megalith Fool. He might look a fool, but this card's pretty fucking good, as it turns out.
This card is unfucking believable.
So we're gonna add, actually, oh, this is so good because, like, I can quick effect pop your Shen Shen during your turn. Oh, is that revive not a once per turn? Oh, except, yeah, I see.
Yeah, it should be a hard one on both.
Okay. Yeah, because, like, we can pop Shen Shen, and then it can't be revived the turn it was sent to the graveyard. Okay. This is fine. I feel good about this position. So, we are, going to add... Okay, so, the field spell is always Haggith. Yeah, we will, go Aratron.
Yeah.
And I don't think we're actually gonna get lethal this turn, but that's probably fine. Do we? Okay, so the thing about adding Nister is that it protects itself card effect wise, but not from battle. So I guess we will overlay for Vespinado as well.
Yeah.
This card says destroyed, not destroyed and sent to the graveyard. So if you do happen to like destroy it while Shen Shen is out, I still get the floating effect.
Yeah.
So I think
Vespinado goes crazy.
Vespinado's a really good card, as it turns out.
Yeah, I'll get my fucking dick punched for 25.
All right, so Fool can quick effect. Go ahead.
Okay, you know, I really did not think that deck was playable without Ophiel, but maybe I am the Megalith Fool.
Honest to God, we didn't ban enough cards from this deck. It's still crazy, and also like Fool is like.
Fool coming out just.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the only reason this deck was ever remotely playable, ever.
So anyway, do you wanna Shen Shen a little bit?
I'm thinking about it.
You can do some Shen Shen.
You know, the thing I really hate about this is that summon Shen Shen enter battle doesn't fucking force the Fool because of the field spell.
Oh my god.
Like, I just don't think I have a good answer. God, I really am the Megalith Fool. Well, we gotta get through something eventually. I will Shen Shen.
Sure.
We'll banish my 2 Psychic Earths from the graveyard.
Yeah, you got it.
And I will summon Virtual World Kyubi Shen Shen.
Yeah, for sure.
I will attempt to end the main phase.
You know what do I care about this? This is fine.
I was really hoping you wouldn't do that. I mean, clearing the Vespinado sucks fucking penis, but I guess we're gonna clear the Vespinado anyway.
Alright.
So I'll do this, and I will Shen Shen an effect on attack to return a banished guy to my graveyard.
Okay.
Just get more Shen Shen activations in the somewhat unlikely event I don't die instantly.
So the Vespinado is banished. We will declare effect.
It does still trigger, unfortunately.
Yeah, it doesn't say send to
I'm
the
not happy
graveyard.
about it.
We learned from the Pendulum era, folks.
I am decidedly unhappy about it.
Alright.
So is there anything, like, reasonable I can do here? I will set 1 and attempt to end the main phase.
Not so fast!
No! How?
Alright, so Fool is gonna get banished, but it's a fucking level 8, so... I guess we'll just go ahead and summon fucking Bathor, declare Bathor effect.
Yeah. Oh, it's only one visual engrave. Okay, that is nice at least.
Yeah. Also, it is going to be chain link 1 portal, chain link 2 Baethor. So
Yep.
Baethor will pop, and then we'll go ahead and add this Baethor to hand.
Regrettably, that is fine.
And then I
Alright,
can Buzzsaw Shark next turn.
You really can. You really can.
Okay.
I will pass, I suppose.
Okay. Let's see if we can win from this position.
How did my
will-
strategy of one Shen Shen and a dream not succeed? I don't get it.
That is a pretty good fucking draw, too. Before we do it, though, we will Buzzsaw Shark.
Yeah.
We will, special summon Lantern Shark.
We're playing all the fucking boys in this one.
Surprised that we actually didn't summon this turn 1, but here's Gallant Granite.
Oh, baby. Oh, frickin' baby.
You'll declare the effect. Pitch this Buzzsaw Shark. Oh my god, we can Vespinato again.
Yeah, you sure can. You sure can.
Oh my god, this deck is insane. Alright, we are, putting, in hand.
Yep.
And this has to be just a hop, skip, and a stop and a skip to lethal. Especially since we drew Talismandra.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did.
I guess we don't have any... Actually, that's a good question, because I don't have anything to trigger off the Pencil Plume, so I need to think for a second if this is even optimal. Or I might want to wait a second. Okay. Yeah. So, we are gonna go... Yeah, so we declare the effect of Aratron. We are going to pitch the Och to summon another Fool. We will declare Fool to make it a level 8 and put, actually, fun fact, we actually pitched Baethor for this effect.
I do remember that.
Yeah, and then Baethor is gonna come back to hand.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
We will declare the effect of Fool, and what I actually think I'm gonna do, Sophie, is pitch this motherfucking Talismandra to ritual summon from deck a Haggith, declare the effect of Haggith. This deck is so good!
It's unbelievable.
It's unfathomable! We'll add a Haggith to hand. We'll go ahead and just, yeah, we will just throw this Vespinato on here before we go any further. We will, okay, I see it. Aratron, for Baethor, pop your back row.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the way I want it to. So, the problem is if I do that, you do that, and it achieves very little. Oh, and that doesn't work the way I want anyway. Alright, we can do a little bit here. I will chain Infinity Break. We're gonna
yeah.
banish an Infinity Pop a card, and how much is this? This is okay. So you have wait. So this is 25.
So I do, thing to remember is I have Quick Effect Unformed in my hand that you know I search, so I can, like, attack with all my monsters and then summon Phaleg from deck.
That summons in defense position though, so we good.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I literally have to pop Baethor, because it's the only way you don't have lethal on board.
Okay.
And I'll banish the Infinity Wildcat, I suppose.
Cool.
And then I'll farewell to my friends.
Alright,
Alright, and now I simply have to hope you can add 0 damage to this board.
And then, I can also use my field spell to put Och in hand. Och.
Mm-hmm.
We will tribute Haggith for Haggith. Okay. Then, in that case, we are only gonna go for Och.
True.
We are going to, put this portal back in, deck.
shuffle, declare the effect of Oath, draw 1, and that's exactly what we needed. We will pitch Haggith, and now we will Unformed, pitching this Bathor.
That is 16, isn't it?
Alright, Phaleg, and how many rituals do we have in Grave?
It doesn't fucking matter.
Alright!
It truly doesn't matter.
We're cooking a little bit, folks.
And in the end, did it really matter if you failed to kill me that turn?
I didn't even realize that, like, the X-easing into, using Buzzsaw Shark is a great fucking way to get around Shen. So that is, I feel pretty good that was game 1, and I haven't even dipped into the side deck yet, so.
The Sophie special may not be paying off. We'll have to see.
Alright, I'm gonna open 4 packs, you're gonna open 2,
Yeah.
and we'll be back in a sec.
Well, as much as I want to go into Rise of the Duelist to try to pull Ecclesia or Albaz so we can have our protagonists, I think there's just a higher chance of payoff in Phantom Rage. We're just looking for high rarity stuff at this point, and in Phantom Rage we could hit either mutants or tri-brigades and be happy, so a little higher percentage. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, we can't, but finding a Lao Lao is really nice. That is a step in the direction of Virtual World, and pack number 2, Raider's Knight. That is a really intriguing one. Wow, that is a really intriguing one. I don't know what we're going into with this. But it could potentially be interesting. Alright, those were some pretty good packs. Let's toss that into the collection and, see if this stupid-ass deck can scrape together 2 more.
Okay, it took every brain cell I have in my possession, but we did get there. As a treat, I am opening 2 Phantom Rage and also 2 Rise of the Duelist. This is objectively incorrect, but, you know. Another Gizmek guy. Maybe one day I will learn what they do. Rise of the Duelist. Fuck off. I mean, there's gotta be something we could do with 2 Ecclesia, right? Surely? What the fuck? This is a lot less good, without Triple Dogmatica Punishment, but surely there's something we can do. We will add this to the collection and side for game 2. Okay, thank you for entertaining me as I struggle through an absurdly complex deck. I assure you there will be more of that game too.
Yep. I, for one, have chosen a deck that's not very complex. My combo is summon 2 level 3 monsters and pray to God it gets there. And this game it will, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I tend to agree. I will say, Shark Fortress really helped me out that game because the megalists do like to be in graveyards.
Yeah.
So I'm
It
going
really
second.
did. Oh yeah, you're going second.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. Can you
believe-
imagine?
No,
Yeah,
no,
why don't
I
you
can
set
be
up a turn 1
trusted.
squad? Just for fun.
Let me set up Bathor. I'm sure it'll work out for everyone involved.
Okay, this hand is a little bit penis, but it's not the most penis. We can at least end on a guy. I'll normal summon the greatest monster in my deck, Defrag Dragon.
Yeah! Alright.
I will special summon the Psychic Tracker.
Alright.
And yeah, now it's time for the ultimate play. Summon Spicy Marshmallow.
Oh, we're not even setting up the Macrocosmos. Okay.
Oh, no, imagine. So yeah, I will detach 1. This can't be destroyed by battle to the end of your turn. I will set 2 cards and I will pass.
Alright, the best thing about this is that, destroying by battle is definitely the thing my deck wants to do. Alright.
That's correct. I know this about you.
Let's get cracking and smacking. Senju of 10,000 Hands.
That's a good one. That is a decent one.
We will go, add from deck to hand. I think it starts with Haggith. I'm so anxious because this deck, it really is incredibly complicated, but I think this is how it starts. We will activate Megalith Portal.
Sure.
we will declare the effect of Phaleg. We're gonna
Yeah.
pitch Phaleg and Bathor for Haggith, trigger Haggith and Portal.
I will chain Twister the portal.
Okay.
It's back, baby.
Alrighty.
We stay twisting.
Not my favorite thing in the world, but we will go ahead and get Megalith Unformed.
Yep.
And then do we want to do that next? Yeah, that's definitely what we want to do next. We will go we will overlay.
Yep. The boy is back.
It is time for actually, what if it was just Light Dragon?
I mean, that outs the guy, it has to be said.
It does truly out the guy. But no, we'll go Gallant Granite.
Yeah, this one's much funnier.
Detach, we will add from deck to hand. It's just going to be ugh. We will go declare the effect of Talismandra, revealing the ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
We will oh, but that is weird, actually. God, the levels of the incantations really cause some troubles.
They're
It's
so
fine,
fucking
though.
bad, dude.
Pencil
Be a
Plume-
multiple of 2, you asshole. A multiple of 4, I guess.
Pencil
Sorry,
Plume gets
Talismandra.
to add Haggith from graveyard to hand. We will go Unformed. We will
Yeah.
be summoning Fool, and I just need to, you know that I have both Ach and Haggith in my hand. I just need to decide which one I'm pitching.
Yeah.
Because then I immediately also get to add something from graveyard to hand.
You
which
really
is
do.
funny.
You really do.
Yeah, we'll pitch Ach, and we will add from graveyard to hand the Phaleg. Sure. And we will now declare the effect of Fool. We will
Yeah.
tribute Talismandra to special summon from deck. Oh my god, we can just do Haggith again, can't we?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can get anything from this possession. Truly anything.
Yeah. So, going back a little bit, I actually think we want to pitch the Haggith, not the Och.
Okay.
And then we will indeed special summon Haggith, declare the effect of Haggith, get the portal back in rotation,
Yep.
throw down portal. And have we used Haggith's effect to ritual summon?
Oh
yet
god,
this turn?
don't ask me that.
I don't think we
Let's
have.
find out.
Yeah,
you did.
because I summoned Haggith with Phaleg. That was the thing that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then we can truly just go Haggith for Och.
You really can.
Chain Link 1 Och, Chain Link 2 Portal.
Portal's the hard ones.
Oh, okay, so you twisted that, so that means I can't do that. That's okay.
I don't think you're gonna need it.
We'll put the Phaleg back into graveyard. I feel okay about that. And then is this fine? I feel pretty alright about this.
I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, just a sheer shitload of guys. An unbelievable number of guys. Yeah, holy fuck, that's so many things. Okay, so I need to check really quickly. Bathor's effects are both hard ones. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think this is fine. We summoned this guy in defense mode. You remember it. We all remember it.
We all know it.
And
Alright. Wah.
Fool is an 8, right? That's just how it is. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah.
Yeah, 4's an 8.
So I can summon anything I want. I'll wait up a minute though. I'll let you make some plays.
I'm sure you will.
It's maybe incorrect to like if you kaiju full, I can't chain it, so it's maybe correct to just
Yeah,
like...
I'm gonna give you a spoiler here. I didn't cite in kaijus going first.
Okay. Fair enough.
I guess we probably do that. Alright, step 1 is to normal summon the Infernity Wildcat.
Yeah. So far, so good.
And now, because it's the only card in my hand, I will special summon the Infernity Patriarch.
And I think now is a good time to go for the Fool.
I don't agree.
So we will pitch this Fool, which is a level 8, which means we get to summon Bathor, which means we get to pop your whole field.
I guess that is technically true, isn't it?
Yeah,
well, fuck you. Get twisted again, dumbass.
True! Devastating and true! Whatever will I do? I can't think of anything I can do from this position.
Okay, so what happens here? You go Granite, you search.
I guess just get Phaleg.
Alright. Let's just move things along.
Okay, so I am down to immediately Bedum Fool. Just immediately.
I mean, clearly. Obviously.
Just
Jesus Christ.
instantaneously before we do anything else. I might ban more ritual cards from this position.
I underestimated this deck. I thought, Ophiel, like, it's not the best card, obviously, because that's 4, but it's very important. Like, surely you can't play this without it. I'm very stupid, it turns out.
Well, like, this deck is really fucking hard, so I don't blame you for not having it in your radar. But yeah, we did fuck up by not banning more of this deck, because it did pretty well versus Cyber Soup. And we banned maybe 15 cards from Cyber Soup and 1 card from this deck. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff we can do this week. You got 2. We have the Bedum out of the way, but you still have 2 bans, and I have 1.
2 bans. What am I doing with 2 fucking bans? I don't know. I would say I don't want to go too crazy. I kind of want to do the game 3 and see how this deck does without Fool. So there's respect the answer is gonna be a lot worse.
Yeah, because, like, Fool is just an unbelievable, like, play starter. It's so easy to summon and gets you everything you ever need. So I'm totally down to, like, give Game 3 a try.
Yeah, like, to be clear, Fool is recovery and combos into itself into summoning any ritual from deck at quick speed. Like...
Yeah. For sure.
Like, this card is the fucking Max Circular ritual monsters.
Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, I think we had the game even if you did get to the 9.
Oh, yeah, if it makes you feel better, Sophie, I was gonna kill your dumb ass. You are fucking toast.
That's true. I retract my statements.
Listen, it's fine. Listen, I knew what I signed up for when I decided to play this deck. We'll discuss that.
Alright. 2 more packs, and then we'll give this another try.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Megalith is quite good. Megalith is a good deck. 2 more Phantom Rage. I don't know what the fuck this guy does. Oh, it's Fallen of Albaz stuff, so that doesn't matter to me. Okay, game 3 without the core card in the deck should go well. Still got a game 3 where I have my deck has a win condition, but it's significantly harder to get to.
Yeah.
I
now the win condition is a 3-card combo.
Yeah, and also like I never went first like I wanted to this match, so we're never gonna get to see like setup turn 1 Bathor. Which I'm a little bit sad about. Rip in peace.
Yeah, I think we'll see plenty of Bathor today, though. The people are getting Bathor.
The people are getting Bathored all fucking over. It's fine. We'll simply draw the Shark Engine.
I believe in you.
Ooh, okay.
Huh. This is, I would say, a strange one. Really weird hand. And by that I mean I think it's a set 3 pass type of hand.
Okay.
Let's get cracking. Manju.
Yep.
We will add from deck to hand. Yeah, this is a lot harder now. It's
That
gotta
was the
be
hope.
said. It's maybe unsurprisingly. Alright, yeah, we'll get Och, no fear.
Yep.
We will pitch this, oh yeah, we do have a pitch of
Megalith Phallus.
Yeah.
Thank
Megalith
you.
Phallus, we're gonna summon the, Haggith pitching the the we are going to overlay into Gallant Granite.
You wanna resolve Haggith?
Yeah, actually, that would be awesome.
I thought you
I'd
might.
Love that. I'd love that for me.
Yeah, you fool! You're playing into my draw and lockboard.
I think we banned Droll.
Yeah, we did.
Cool. We just wanted to make sure. Yeah, we will go unformed though.
Mm-hmm.
Declare Manju, pitch Haggith, not Manju, Granite. I'm so smart. I have many
Manju
brain
too.
cells. We will add from deck to hand a copy of. Yeah, we should probably just get more names into the graveyard while you're fucking Macrocosmos ain't out. Yeah, we'll get Aratron.
Mm-hmm.
We will activate Unformed.
Yep.
Pitch Aratron. Oh, hold up.
I'm holding.
I remain very smart. First we are going to go Talismandra.
Ah. Why so you are?
We will go Pencil Blue. And we will add from graveyard to hand. I guess it's gonna be a Fey Leg. I guess it's an easy Fey Leg angle.
I will Defend the Plume. It does target, yeah. I will Fiend Griefing the Phaleg.
Oh god. Fiend Griefing might actually be my ban for this week.
I mean, this card just keeps coming back,
this
dude.
card-
You can't keep it down.
It's like the most annoying version of like Graveyard Interruption. But yeah, that's still not that bad though. All things considered and all things in place. We will go Megalith Unformed. Pitching
Thinking
Aratron.
on the Unformed activation. Actually, no, I'm not. This is fine.
Okay. I think we just go Haggith again.
I mean, it's not bad.
So good. Yeah, we'll go Haggith, and we will, if you don't have any response, we're gonna add the field spell.
Yeah, I think Field Spell's fine.
Okay. Activate the field spell.
Yep.
And we'll go battle.
Sure.
Boink.
Ow.
And boink.
Ow.
Alright, it is your move.
In the end phase. Now you may notice, Jess, that my deck sucks ass and goes -20 to do anything. But worry not, I have found a solution. I will activate Balance of Judgment.
Draw cards equal to the surplus.
Yeah, you got a surplus over there.
Sure. Okay.
I will draw 3 cards.
This card is pretty good, actually. I'm surprised I haven't heard of it before.
The problem is, I mean, it's bad and constructed, and also even in our series, because it's only good in decks that suck ass.
For sure,
This is the problem.
Okay.
I've also drawn something a little unfortunate here, but that's okay, we can work with it. We can indeed work with it. Alright. I will normal summon Infernity Conjurer.
You got it.
And then I will Powerful Rebirth, targeting my Wildcat Engrave.
You got it.
Oh no. I'm realizing I may have made an error. That's okay.
Can you remind me, does the 6 virtual world have protection?
It does have protection if you have two guys with the same type of attribute engraved. I may have forgotten that powerful rebirth non-optionally increases the monster's level by 1. That's not perfect. But it's actually not that bad. That's still like fine.
Okay. So
Okay,
actually, I
fine,
don't need to
fine.
worry about the 6.
Yeah. We're gonna make it 7, which is what I planned to do all along. We're just gonna make the second Adagnister of the game, I think.
Yeah. Destroy spell and trap cards. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I will pop portal.
Sure.
Alright. That was pretty exciting. And then I guess... God, crashing with Granite feels god-awful, but it might be correct. No, I'll clear Haggith.
Okay.
This might be stupid. I might be stupid. I think we've already established at this point that I am stupid. And I will now... set for...
Okay.
We gotta empty the hand somehow.
Standby main, normal summon Senju.
I mean, that's a decent one. I mean, that one's okay.
Let me make sure
Yeah.
I Yeah, okay, this is fine. We have Aratron. Oh yeah, we are going Phaleg for sure, because, what we are going to do is pitch Phaleg, tribute the incantations, summon Bathor, pop 5? 4. Pop 4.
Very reasonable. Does this... Alright, what are you targeting?
We will go, okay, yeah, we go Wind Pegasus and these 3.
I guess I will... Griefing the Phaleg.
Sure, so is this like one of those you need...
Nah, you already targeted.
Oh, okay.
So you're good. And we are gonna dump to the graveyard. It doesn't actually matter a ton. We're gonna dump, Patriarch.
Sure.
And then this dies, goodbye balance, goodbye this. And I think I'm allowed to Wind Pegasus here.
Can we say that I granted it before this point? Because that is correct.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah. Cool. Good stuff. I guess we were... I don't know that you're gonna get rid of Phaleg, so I would probably just go for Aratron again.
Yeah, and I will Wind Pegasus here. Because another card was destroyed. Whether it was on the field or in the graveyard.
Yeah, because wherever it is, it still triggers, so you're right.
Yeah. So the question is... I guess you would need the unknown card in hand to be exactly something to do with that Aratron, right? Or a way to summon it. I think I'm actually gonna... Oh, the issue is if I do that... No, I think it is just shuffling back Granite, because I think the thing I'm most scared of right now is Vespinato.
Cool.
But I might be both wrong and dumb. I guess we'll find out.
Well, I guess with that in mind, so you drew 3 and then we popped 3. So basically, the game kind of equalizes.
Drew 3. I mean, you popped 4. You're
that's
going
true,
plus
that's
up.
true. Yeah, but then you popped with Wind Pegasus, so it is
I
kind of
guess.
like evening out. Kinda. It's hard to say. We will. Oh, Gallic Granite is a hard one, so we cannot just make
Yeah,
it.
I had to check that before I made that play.
Okay. You know what? This game 3, if your last back row fucks me over, this is like devastating, but we go for it. We'll go Aratron.
Yup.
Getting rid of Bathor, go for Och.
Yeah.
We'll go Och, who cares?
Yeah!
Cycle 1.
Mill 1!
It's Herald of the Abyss, and yeah, we'll give it a
Perfect.
try. It is going to be... Burner Visor!
Let's fucking go! He makes the cut!
And do you have any response to this?
No.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, for
Vespinato. In battle.
I mean, Vespinato Pass is not bad. I
This
won't
card
lie
is
to you.
quite fucking good. Maybe we limit Vespinato. This doesn't seem like a thing that I should be able to do repeatedly.
That's not a terrible idea.
I'm thinking.
Okay,
The wires are crossing.
I get to play Yu-Gi-Oh this turn.
Okay.
I will set 1. And now I will normal summon the Infinity Necromancer.
Ah, you have no cards in hand.
And on summon, this goes to defense position. And then, God, you know, I mean, normally I go into the VW synchro, but in this case, it actually might be better to do comedy. Oh, but the problem with that is that it sucks dick and penis.
I love Yu-Gi-Oh! The trading card game.
I guess the question is what I have, because I do that. Oh, wait, we do that, we do that, but then that doesn't work the way I want anyway. Oh wait, no, this card is unbelievable. This card is so goddamn good. Alright. Necromancer target Wildcat.
Alright.
Alright, that'll let me revive my tuner, and now it's actually level 3.
Alright.
And you knew it was coming. I will tune my monsters together and synchro summon Virtual World Beast Juju.
Okay, yeah, this is a really fucking good card.
Yeah, so this card's unbelievable. It is indestructible by battle and card effects where you have 2 monsters in grave with the same type and attribute. And also you can banish 2 of them to target a card and send it to the graveyard.
Oh, it's gotta be destroyed. Okay,
Yeah,
I see.
that's the bit I just read. So we are gonna banish Necromancer Patriarch.
Okay, you probably take it from this position.
That is the hope.
Yeah. Alrighty, we're gonna take the 2400.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Ritual decks are very much made to only have 1 card in hand, is the thing about it.
Very true. This is what, 24? A normal defrag dragon.
You got it.
And because I have no cards in my hand and Infinity Conjurer is in my graveyard, I will special summon it for what I believe is exact lethal.
You are correct.
Let's go!
Alrighty. All you had to do was ban the best card in my deck, but you got there.
Sometimes that's how it is, you know?
Alright. Let's chat. Let's chat about the ban.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Juju actually.
Yeah, it's in a weird position where like Juju is a really strong card. I'm not sure there's like a good deck in the format that can make it. This is the problem at hand. Unless you like really high roll on VW polls.
Yeah, that was a situation I was in because, you know, I've shared with you over DMs that I also pulled Shen, and
yeah.
I was brewing a little bit with, like, synchro piles, but I was down to, like, oh, maybe it's Karakuri. Like, there really isn't, like, a good and complete Sevens era synchro deck yet. So it is like
I ended up on this deck mostly for comedy reasons. I've been wanting to play Infinity for like 4 seasons. I've been like, I can make it happen. I can do it.
You can fix her.
And now I did.
And it went incredibly well. You know what? Since we didn't see the virtual worlds pop off too terribly much, I will just ban Fiend Griefing. I'll just make that my
yeah! Farewell, my friend.
It's just an annoying little card that I don't want to deal with anymore.
We've been through many wonderful times together. So the question is, what am I banning? Like, I'm not sure I really feel like hitting Megalith more. Like, we kind of saw Game 3, right? Like, the thing that solved for this deck is that it's still a ritual deck. It has to go minus to do anything. Without Fraud, it now once again has to go minus to do anything. So
yeah.
It's really unreliable now to set up a quick effect Bathor. And if you're doing spell speed 1 Bathor, who cares? So I have 2 bans. I have so many bans. Hey, also, how the fuck did Intercept Wave make the cut? What do you mean?
It's a Shen out.
What do you mean?
Intercept Wave is a motherfucking Shen. It also outs a Juju. It would have been good if I drew it instead of this motherfucking ugh.
I just wasn't ready to see it. Okay. I think I know my bands. These are gonna be targeted. So I have 2 bands. First one, I have 0 copies of Herald of the Abyss, and I don't like that you can kill all my big strong men.
Oh, okay. We are devoted entirely to kaijus.
Yep. And for my second ban, we're gonna do a double limit, and I'm gonna half walk with you, and I'm gonna half be a bitch. So for my first limit, I'm gonna limit Vespinato. I like that suggestion. And for my second limit, I'm gonna remedy the fact that you've had one more DD Crow than me for the entire season.
Okay.
Or the entire series, rather.
I buy it. It's funny too because DD Crow was a starlight this last set, but we just did not get quite that good.
It would have been so funny if I'd pulled a DD Crow and been like, all right, fuck yeah, we got 2.
Okay, I buy both of those limits. I think those are good. Those are good changes to the format, and reasonable given where the card pool is. So yeah. I guess we should talk about our pulls a little bit, because mine were pretty nuts. My pulls were interesting, because I feel like a lot of it is stuff that's crazy, but not quite crazy yet. Like you, I got a couple of Juju and Shen. I showed you that I got the Ark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, as well
unbelievable.
as well as the Raiders Knight, and I was trying my very hardest with I Wish I Was Dead to make a Raid Raptor deck work with it. The problem is I did not pull the fucking Raid Raptor rank 4 in that is a fucking common in Secrets of Eternity all those sets ago, which makes the deck very awkward, because if you play a Raid Raptor that like Raid Raptor locks you, you just have to immediately have Raiders Knight sitting there like a fucking dumbass. So not quite the time for that engine. I also got Triple Tack,
Jesus!
which is was very annoying the first match, because I drew it in my opening hand, but then you made me go first and then OTK'd me, so I couldn't do fucking shit with it. But I do have that in the back burner. Then the last thing, Sophie, the fucking reason I was so mad at you for limiting Dogmatica punishment before I could do anything is that I got not 1 Ecclesia, not 2 Ecclesia, but fucking 3 Ecclesia.
What the fuck do you mean?
I got the first one during the initial polls, and then I pulled them back to back just now, the other 2.
How dare you limit this power trap, says woman with 3 circles for it? Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. I want to have why do you hate Catholics other than all the good reasons to hate Catholics?
God, I thought I was doing good with my Maximus and Nadir servant that barely do anything. Jesus Christ.
No, yeah, my pulls were pretty fucking crazy, and it was really funny to see how things played out, because the 2 best decks ended up being things that were defined by a combination of cards we've already pulled and commons from these 2 sets. Because, like, the high rarity chase stuff is nuts. Like, whenever I get to summon Ark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, it's going to be fucking ridiculous, but I just don't have a full, complete package to work with it yet.
Yeah. I mean, I thought I pulled pretty well, but not 3 Ecclesia well. Honestly, I'm jealous of the 3 Ecclesia, not because it's good, which, like, it's really fucking good, but because now you have one of the lore protagonists, and I don't. That's fucked up.
I guess I might have to research the lore of Sevens now that I like properly am a part of it. I am the lore, Sophie.
Yeah. It's all about Ecclesia renouncing her Catholic faith to go on an adventure with Albaz to defeat the Catholics and their theater kid buddies. Beautiful.
I mean, like, that's so real. That's so valid.
It really is. But yeah, no, I pulled some alright stuff. I actually, in the extra patch for this match, got a Raiders Knight, but I'm pretty sure I have no payoff for it. It's just here.
Yeah.
I got my Tri-Brigade package, I think ended up very strong. Found multiple of Fractal, which is an Ultra.
Yeah. I have one fractal, but I don't have multiples. And you're gonna open 2 more packs after this, so
I will.
You have a chance to open up a little bit more. Did you
Yeah.
pull the the GX boss monster fusion? Because I
which
did.
one?
The GX like Egyptian gods. Like the fusion of those 3 idiots. The Chaos Phantom.
Oh, the fucking Sacred Beast guy. No,
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was in here.
Yeah, I got him in the initial Phantom Rage, my initial Phantom Rage pull, and then re-rolled, and then found it again.
Beautiful.
I literally can't get away from this motherfucker.
I mean, you saw the Shen-Shen. I think the only other really notable thing I pulled was a warning point, which is like, it's like bad impulm, but like it's kinda impulm,
Yeah.
you know?
Not the worst thing in the world.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I imagine Infernity was not the optimal deck I could have been playing today, but like, I do think the Virtual World Synchros are one of the strongest things you can be doing in the format, and this deck is somehow the best thing we have to summon them, and it's also quite funny.
Yeah.
They have some cool new support cards.
I think it's been said before that the first couple of packs of 7s have some crazy archetypes, but they're broken up in a pretty big way. Like, we have parts of like 5 or 6 different archetypes, and it's hard to like make a full deck, which is why it was optimal to like with Megalith and Fluffle to kind of dig into the pool that we already had.
Yeah, let me tell you, when Kit comes out, we will be banishing Beast, Warrior, or Winged Beast monsters from the graveyard, let me tell ya.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I think is soon. I don't even know what the next sets are. I was literally playing the game during this time, and I have no idea what the next sets are.
The next 2 sets are the War Rock sets.
Yes! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
So next sets we get the War Rocks. We get a new wave of Metal Foes support, which surely doesn't matter because surely Sophie didn't forget to ban a certain Metal Foes card in my pool.
Listen, if you, I don't feel God, Devil, or Electromite.
And then like the 4th set of 7s is a little bit of a wet fart.
Yeah, I mean, both Blazing Vortex and Lightning Overdrive were quite bad in construct. I remember getting this shit as locals prizing and being like, cool, dude. Great. But, oh my god, we're in 2021, by the way.
Yeah, Phantom Rage was released 2 days before my birthday on 2020.
Wow, very exciting.
Yeah, and
yeah, this is like,
we're so close to present. It's fucking insane.
We really, oh my fucking god, we could pull Armed Dragon level 10 white out of this one. Yeah, Blazing Vortex, one of those sets in this, there are several sets like this in this era. Well, low rarity, at least in constructed, is quite bad, but there are some high rolls. Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. Our favorite white woman is here, which is a relevant high roll. And also a funny little card called Pot of Prosperity. You might know that one.
I hear it's pretty good. I have heard pretty good things about Pot in the past.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I also know that this set might have.
Yeah, Blazing Vortex isn't terrible. It's first sealed. It's like it's got some stuff that we can use, and I think it gives us more virtual world names, which is good.
Yeah, it gives us a lot of stuff. Kit is here. Metaphor, as you said, the Springans release, which may be a relevant deck. I'm pretty sure these rarities are. This is a set that has its rarities fucked up on this website.
That makes sense. Sad as always that neither of us ever pulled a fucking Skull Servant, because this is where White Baking comes out.
God, it is unbelievable that we had 0 Skull Servants between us. How the fuck?
It was a common, folks. I have no idea how this happened.
Unbelievable. Yeah, cool stuff in here. I don't know exactly what we have in our card pool from previous seasons, but EMR coming out, like, that card is really fucking good. Like, surely there's gotta be a deck we can find that
Karakuri!
uses that. Karakuri Pog!
Karakuri best deck, folks. It's
What about
happening.
Lightning Overdrive?
Ooh,
Is there anything in there?
Starlight Rare Black Rose Dragon. Very cool.
Dog honest. Dude,
Yeah, Lightning Overdrive is a pretty bad set.
That's what you think. I'm gonna pull every Warrock. I'm a Warrock believer. Alright, I've been playing these guys. One of the like 10 videos on my YouTube channel is a Warrock deck profile. I love these guys. And they will respond to my love.
I hope with all my heart that Gallant Granite is summoned a second time in the 7th era.
Oh, to be clear, the Warrocks are not rocks.
Oh, right! I always forget.
They really focus on the war more than the rock.
Okay. Well,
Dude, you know what comes out in this set?
What?
A Beast Warrior Boojin monster. Surely that
Ooh,
matters.
That's true. We have a lot. I mean, like, we have a lot of Boojin hits, but not all of them.
Oh, and actually, there's 2 Beast Warrior Boojins in here. Hold up.
Yeah, it's not nothing. It's like, maybe a thing.
Maybe just a little bit. Yeah, you know, more spring gowns. Is there anything else? Yo! I Challenge You comes out! RJ reference!
RJ reference! This is the Lightning Overdrive is the RJ set. Whenever they load this up into the into Edo Pro, it's going to fucking melt their system.
That is actually true. That is correct.
Alright.
Yeah, lots of nifty stuff in here. Oh my god, we get the new Plunder Patrol card. Hold the fuck up. Stop the presses. Nothing else matters. Oh my god, dude, this set is bad, but so many of my friends are in it.
I think next week is going to be a banger, folks. I think that we're going to play some really optimal stuff next time. Do you have anything to leave the people with?
You know what, I gotta say, you know, I'm a 5Ds fan, but like, how the fuck was anyone, like, afraid of Kiryu if he was playing this deck? This deck don't do shit. You say should have just summoned a big rock and killed him.
What deck was that?
Infernity.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I hear Infernity's a little bit better and constructed.
Nah. Don't get better than that.
Maybe 1 or 2 cards that we don't have access to. Maybe a couple.
This has been Double Progression Trouble. The score for the 7s era is tied, with Sophie and Jess standing at 1 point apiece. If you want to see what happens next, leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to Sophie Apparently as well by clicking on her name in the video title. Thank you to Illusory B for your support on Patreon, and we'll see y'all next time.
Hey folks, Sophie here for a couple extra Phantom Rage packs at the end. Let's see if that Phantom can make me not rage by giving me good cards. It ain't doing it now, but pack number 2 gonna go crazy. That's the 4th Karos. Well, this was an anticlimactic end to the episode. If you stayed this long to see this, fuck you. I've wasted your time, bitch. Anyway, watch us again next week at youtube.com/JessieJPlays.